All right, now we're going to try a different modifier, and this one is the largest light source for the money, the largest modifier. It's only 99 bucks. It's a 7-foot parabolic. So our bride and groom are here on stage. We have this giant Westcott shoot-through 7-foot parabolic umbrella. Now the nice thing about it is we're shooting through it, so we're actually going through the umbrella. We're not bouncing into it and back, so we have a little bit more control. But the sheer size of it makes the light so beautiful. So what's nice about using it for formals is I can use it on the bride and groom here, and then we can actually pull it back and we can use it for group formals. We want to add some bridesmaids and things like that. We can do a group, which we'll do next. But I just want to show you the quality of the light and how easy it is to set up. It's an umbrella. It just pops open. You slide it on just like normal. So it's an easy setup, it's a quick setup, and it's very large and impressive looking. So we're gonna go ahead and get a shot. Let me go over my camera settings. We're still at 1/125th of a second as always. I'm down to 100 ISO and I'm at f2.8 for my f-stop. So pretty much the same settings. The only thing I've really been changing today is the ISO. If it gets too dark, I raise the ISO a little bit. All right, you kids, so if you'll just kind of, you know, playfully nibble on her cheek or neck, or don't nibble, just kiss or something. Do something nice. You know what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm going to get down on one knee here and propose. Now, here we go. Oh, that's beautiful, you guys. Very nice. Great. Gorgeous. Very nice. And she's laughing just like she would. All right, let's take a look. All right, very nice. Now we're covering a lot of area, but because I have the light so close, you'll notice there's a fast fall off, and this is important to note. You'll notice that there's still lots of shadows, lots of dimension, because look how close we have the light source to them. If I pull that light source further away, you're not going to see all that shadow and that dimension, and it's going to fall off much shorter. That's going to matter in just a minute. But let me go ahead and get a couple more shots of our bride and groom, and that's why you want a nice big umbrella like this. So can I have you come around this side, Michael? And let's go ahead and just, yeah, it's more of a traditional pose. There we go. Now guys, the umbrella is on this side. I'm going to actually pull it forward just a little bit if I can. Let me just move this just, since you guys are right there, just pull it a couple of feet forward. And I'm going to come down just a couple of steps. And here we go. I got the little chandelier. Beautiful. You guys are so cute. This looks very nice. Okay guys, let's take a shot. Gorgeous. I'm gonna get low enough where we can see some of the, that's nice. Beautiful, there we go guys. Gorgeous. All right, so now let's take that up a notch. But before we do, what I wanna do is I wanna get a single shot of Maria and a single shot of Michael while I have it set up and we're ready to go. So Maria, I'm going to have you, oh, okay, well, you've already stepped out, so we'll shoot the bride first. All right, so what I'd like you to do, if you will, come, I'm going to actually have you, I'm going to move the light. You stay right where you're at. I'm going to move this right up here. And I'm going to have you face right towards the light, if you will. Just face right towards it. I'm going to change my f-stop and make it quite a bit darker. I was at f2.8. Let me just do a quick test shot, and I'm going to have you step back a few steps if you can without falling over. It's not easy with the dress, right? But luckily, a dashing young groom will come in and help. I just feel like it will happen. There we go. And I'm going to have you face the umbrella right towards it. And this is going to be nice and just tight on you, and face the umbrella, if you will, for me. There you go. And I just need to make it a little bit brighter. I can either raise my ISO. In this case, I'll just go ahead and raise the ISO. Here we go, same thing. There we go. Just a quick, easy portrait. I'm going to have you step out and have Michael step in real quick. You're such a gentleman.
That thing seems to be very difficult.
All right, I'm going to have you the same spot, facing that way for me.
In the corner, face the wall.
Face that way towards the light for me. There you go. This is just really kind of a head and shoulders thing, just like that. Ah, beautiful. This looks lovely, really nice. And chin down just a hair. Great. Beautiful. All right, now, so here's what we're going to do. I want to have our bride come back in. So Maria, I'm going to have you step back in. And we're gonna get just a really nice shot up close, so we're gonna bring in a reflector. I'm just gonna add a lot of light, so this is almost kind of gonna be throwing some light back into her. We're gonna use a Westcott reflector. In this case, we're using a silver. Now, there's two sides to the reflector. There's white on one side, there's silver on the other. The difference is the silver is gonna push a lot more light up into her, the white's gonna be more subtle. Let's try silver first, and we're gonna hold it right under her, so this is gonna be really a head and shoulder shot. And actually you can put the, Michael, can you grab her bouquet for a moment? Thank you. And we're gonna Brad's gonna hold this right up front of you. This is just gonna be a head and shoulders kind of shot. And actually, let me do one more thing, Brad. While you're doing that, I wanna move this light just a little bit more forward. And I'm gonna have you step back just one step for me, Maria, thank you. Let me just move this a little more towards you. Like the way I kind of wrap that on my head. All right. Now we're gonna have Brad come in with a reflector, and this is literally just like a head and shoulders type of shot. And we are right there. I want to see just a tiny bit of the gown. Drop the reflector just a bit, Brad, and let's see where we are. Alrighty, so I'm gonna have you turn yourself a little towards there. There we go, let's try it again. Just wasn't getting quite enough light where I wanted it. There we go. Even that one does a nice job of getting rid of that shadow underneath the neck, gets rid of the shadows under the eyes. So if you want to do something nice and close and serious, pop in that extra reflector, the Westcott reflector, makes a big difference.